Andy, you guys broke the story. HipHopGamer,
Yeah,
I have a
yeah,
debate about that, but
let's not go
you
there.
did. We believe you did break the story on the Wii U.
First off, you know, we got Kratos in the game, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, you called it.
No matter what, I love your guys' show. It's one of the best ones in video games, so it's like, thanks for coming and checking stuff out.
Oh.
Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your boy HipHopGamer. Welcome to Shots Fired, Part 6. Alright, first off, I want to just thank everybody for enjoying the Shots Fired series. Like, I mean, everybody love it. Like, even if you don't like it, they still love it. Like, it's weird, but it's been very good to me. It's been very good for the industry. So let's keep it going right now. This is what I want to start out with. You know, I'm tired of the negativity about the PlayStation Vita. I'm tired of negativity about the Nintendo Wii U. And I'm going to get deep in detail with the PS Vita because that's what's out. The Wii U, it's not even out yet. And the Globe did not touch it or play it. You know what I'm saying? So all these journalists, you know, that did get a chance to play it or whatever, and you judging it as if it's his final product, yo, shut up. I'm telling you, I'm going to try my best not to curse in this episode. Because I'm really trying to, you know, better myself and not curse. So if I curse, my bad. But it will be well-deserved if I do. All right, now let's continue, dog. So the reason why I just want to briefly say Wii U is because shut up about it. You know what I'm saying? The joint ain't even out. And for what they show is hot. Everybody was surprised. Nobody knew that was coming. You know what I'm saying? There's already rumors about Xbox kind of doing the same thing with their controller. You know what I'm saying? So just chill, man. And the reason why I'm saying is because, you know, a lot of these journalists feel like they can just say whatever they want to say just because they got a mouth. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it's like to be a developer, working your ass off, really trying to provide, you know, quality stuff for us. You know what I'm saying? Just like they don't know what it's like to be a journalist and do all this other stuff. You know, everybody got their roles. Respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Respect it. So let's go down the line. Y'all know how I do. I call out the people. Now, I'm going to be honest. Normally, I wouldn't even call out these people. Because honestly, I don't know who they are. And I don't know what I even have to really gain in doing it. But the reason why I'm doing it is because these articles were big hit articles on N4G, and we all know N4G is a big site that drives a lot of traffic, so a lot of people seeing this. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because in the industry, right, any industry, but you know, we're gonna talk about games, but in any industry, if you talking about something and a major media outlet is, you know, running that story or whatever, if there's nobody there to combat what a particular person is saying, then what that person is saying is going to appear real truthful if nobody's challenging that opinion. You see what I'm saying? It's just like how, like when Steve Totillo had his writer say that David Jaffe is a misogynist person, whatever, because of the comment made about the Twisted Metal on G4, whatever. David Jaffe ran into Steve Totillo and chewed his ass out. But let's say David Jaffe was the type of person to don't say anything and just let it be. Then that girl that's calling him a misogynist, people will believe that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So you got to speak up every time when it's about you or even about the industry you love. You know what I'm saying? I love this. So let's get it. Right? TrustedReviews.com. This dude named Andrew Williams. I don't even want to say Williams because Williams is my last name. I don't even want to say my name because that's his last name. Because of the idiotic shit. So here's the article, right? The title of the article is this: PlayStation Vita doomed to fail, with a question mark. Don't think the question mark is going to sweeten the deal. The fact that you're saying doomed to fail, and there's tons of other articles out there that's saying the same thing, you create this negative energy amongst the community where it's cool to talk bad about it, and the product is off the hook. Yo, watch this show. I got some. Yo, hold up. Listen, I got my PlayStation Vita right here. I'm going to show y'all some stuff that you probably didn't even see yet. All right? Stay tuned, man. I got something for y'all. I'm going to hold it down. Trust me. Okay, let's get it. So he says, Sony appears. Here's some of the things that was said in the article. He says, Sony appears to be in denial about what handheld gaming means today. Sony needs to be in denial. Let me tell you something. How can Sony be in denial of what handheld gaming is today when it's the only company to ever survive against Nintendo when it comes to handhelds? That's one. It's the first handheld to bring a true console-like experience to your pocket, which is what everybody's been waiting for. That's two. And they managed to do over 50 million with the PSP originally. So let me ask you a question right now. Leave a comment, please. If you have a product on the market, right, and it sells over 50 million, right, would you consider that a success or not? You know what I'm saying? And don't tell me depending on what it is. I sold 50 million t-shirts, 50 million bracelets, 50 million PS Vitas, 50 million whatever. You sell 50 million of anything, you are successful. You say otherwise, then that's why you're not in business. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, what other company that you know of that's a handheld that did that? Now, I know right off the bat, y'all guys gonna talk about Apple and iPad and everything like that. Let me tell you something. Let me give you a brief history. iPods was created with music in mind. Okay? iPhones was created with phone in mind. And then everything else around it. Nintendo 3DS and all this other stuff, they was built with gaming on their mind. Everything else is just secondary. But gaming is mandatory. PlayStation Portable, PS Vita, it was built for gaming purposes. Everything else is just additional accessories that sweeten the pot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at their first focus. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say in denial about what handheld gaming is, okay, go play Street Fighter on iPod or iPad right now. Go play it and see if you really enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep looking down at the buttons to make sure your finger is on the button because there's no button. There's a slider. It's a tablet. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You feel me? So that's one. The next thing is this. Sales aren't so hot in Japan. So what? It just came out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if the sales is crazy or if the sales are not, give it a damn chance. You know what I'm saying? It's already close to 2 million sold worldwide, globally. Give it a chance. Now, my thing is this. Sales aren't so hot in Japan, but Xbox 360 managed to still do over 60 million worldwide. You want to know why? Because even though it's not popping in Japan like they hope they would be, they're doing their best to make the Japan market wake up. That's why they did the Final Fantasy on 360, all this other stuff. They trying. And you got to give props when props is due when you see them working hard and trying hard. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell are you as a journalist to talk about these people, these developers, like if they ain't doing nothing or they ain't making you happy? Man, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. So the sales aren't so hot in Japan. Okay, cool. What happens when they start picking up? Because obviously everybody knows that Sony is strong in Japan. And believe it or not, there's still a demand for regular PSP stuff. So keep this in mind. If the PSP is still selling well in Japan, and the PS Vita is better than PSP, don't you think the PS Vita will eventually pick up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like common sense, dog. So that's that. The next thing is this, right? Apple revolutionizing the handheld market. So he's trying to say that Apple is revolutionizing the handheld market because they got games like Angry Birds and all this other stuff. Okay, Angry Birds was a hit. It's cool. You can pull it around like this. Okay, bet. Does that mean they revolutionizing the market? I don't think so, because I could have sworn Nintendo 3DS, not even 3DS, Nintendo DS, Nintendo period. From Game Boy to Game Boy Color to Game Boy Advance to DS to all this other stuff, they've been revolutionizing. They own that market. What are you talking about? Apple just comes in and just dramatically, come on, DS got a stylus, 2 screens, all this other stuff. Now they got 3D. What are you talking about? Actually, DS is so amazing that there's certain video games where the microphone that you got on that joint, you blow into the microphone and you fly in the air. It's like one of them games that do that. So you using real life things, you doing things in real life that affect the game. I mean, come on, man. You know, like, really? Augmented reality, all that stuff is on the DS. So what's the problem? I don't see no, my iPod ain't doing no augmented reality right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? So I just had to shut down those points from trustedreviews.com. The dude name was Andrew Williams, and his article was called PlayStation Vita Doomed to Fail. How? How's it doomed to fail? If you guys keep talking about it and trying to generate the negative energy in the industry, then, you know, it's going to be doomed to fail. Notice that nobody do this when Call of Duty's coming out. When Call of Duty's coming out, everybody is so hyped and excited. Then 3 months later, everybody want to talk about, oh, Call of Duty should have, every journalist in the industry be riding Call of Duty nutsack. Then after it come out, oh, they should have did this or they should have did that, blah, blah. Why they didn't say that beforehand? You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, the biasness. If you a certain way, be that way tenfold. Don't be that way and jump around and try to play this side of the field and be that fake shit. Don't be fake around me. Like, for real. So, let's move on to the second joint. MoDojo.com. The editor-in-chief of this site is called Chris Buffer. Okay? Now, I'm going to smash this dude fast. This ain't going to even take long. This dude said PlayStation Vita. Here's the article. PlayStation Vita. 7 games to avoid. Who the fuck are you? Sorry to curse, my bad. But I just had to say it. Who the hell are you to tell people to avoid these games? I told you guys the brand new standard in the game industry for reviews, right? Number 1, buy. Number 2, rent. Number 3, demo. You want to know why? Because it gives the developers, the consumers, journalists, everybody a fair shot at a game. You never supposed to tell somebody to avoid this game. Don't buy this game. Who the hell are you? You ain't work on the game to tell somebody not to buy it. You know what I'm saying? People work hard. Even if there's a game that I don't like and I can't stand, I'm not going to tell you not to buy it. I will tell you demo it out. You want to know why? Because something that I may think is garbage, you guys may love, like, for whatever reason. Now, I'll be honest with you. This is something that I had to learn as a journalist. Like, in 2008, I did a review with Culticept Saga and Vampire Reign. 2 games that I hate, think is garbage, and is horrible. I did the reviews, and the reviews is horrible. You want to know why? Because I took personal attacks on those reviews. I did that in 2008. It's 2012, dog, and I never did it again. Everyone deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a shot, because everyone works hard. If you was working, alright, now, this is the game that he said. Reality Fighters. That's one of the games he was talking about to avoid. I'm telling you right now, dog, if you, Chris Buffer, if you was working on Reality Fighters, right, and you released this game, and somebody's telling their people, their followers, to avoid this game, don't buy it, don't pay no attention. I mean, how would you feel, man? That's a slap in the face, all the hard work you put in. I don't care if the game is hot or garbage. It still took time and work, time away from your family, dog. Respect that. If you don't like a game or whatever, you can say, yo, this game, I wasn't really feeling it. This is the reason why I wasn't feeling it. But who knows, you may like it. At least give it a chance by demoing it when the demo comes out. I wouldn't spend no money on it, me personally, but it's still worth a shot at playing. So check out the demo. That's what I recommend. That's being professional. That's being a journalist. Not telling somebody to avoid it and don't play it. Really? Come on, man. That's a sucker-ass move, man. Word up. So that was MoDojo.com, and the editor-in-chief of that site was Chris Buffer that said that bullshit, all right? So the next, this last one, I ain't saying last but not least, bullcrap. This last one, okay? So this article was titled, listen to the title of this. Sony shafted us all. Why I won't buy a PS Vita yet. So first of all, Sony shafted us all, but yet you still got plans to buy a PS Vita. Why make the article anyway, or why title it that way? What did they shaft? Now, here's what gets me mad. You got the PSP and the PS Vita, right? Now, he says Sony shafted us all. How the hell did they shaft us when they gave us everything we wanted and more with the new product? Like, answer that question. Like, I want you guys to think about it. You got the PSP and the PS Vita. This dude said that Sony shafted us all. How can you be shafted when you get more way more than what you had before. I can understand, for that statement, that would have been suitable for PSP Go. You wanna know why? Because PSP Go was a smaller screen than the PSP. So my thing is, you playing the PSP, you got this great screen, you're doing this thing, then you gonna sell me a PSP Go and the screen is smaller and it's all digital and I gotta go through all this other stuff again? Like, really? Now I'm being shafted because you're taking away something. That's when you're being shafted. PS Vita gives us way more than what we ever had. And you being shafted? It's a the whole title's a contradiction. Let's break it down. Now, the name of this website is called noobfeed.com by DavPuke. And this was one of the hottest stories on N4G for like 24 hours. So I know tons, like thousands, hundreds of thousands of people probably saw this joint. So I'm here to just let you guys know what it is. So I deciphered the article, right? So check it out. One of the things that this dude said, oh my God, like, this is just, y'all ready for this? Okay. First of all, he says, here's the thing that he says. Now, this is Sony shafting us. This isn't just the PS Vita, but this is Sony, period. Okay? He says, adding Blu-ray was a foolish decision. If it wasn't for Sony having Blu-ray in the PS3, Blu-ray wouldn't be Blu-ray that we have today. Blu-ray beat HD DVD simply because it was in the PS3. That's one. Two, look at the exclusive titles that we have. Like Uncharted, that's using all these gigs. Metal Gear 4, that's using all these gigs, doing these things. The space is needed. It's there. It works. How you gonna say it's foolish? Okay. Then he says, rising the bar of the Xbox 360. Now my thing is, sorry, not rising the bar, raising the bar. So my thing is, he was trying to say that, you know, it wasn't raising the bar of what the Xbox 360 was doing. Really? Anybody in their right mind know that that's the dumbest statement you can say. Show me a game that's competing with Uncharted 3 and God of War 3 and all this other stuff exclusively on 360. It's not. You're not going to find it. Next thing. Free online is the biggest selling point for the PS3. Right? Free online. Now, free online is definitely a selling point. But the biggest selling point is the fact that the exclusive titles are amazing. You have Blu-ray. You do got free online. Wi-Fi is built in. The controller that everybody grown up to know and love. You know what I'm saying? Like the design of the system, people love that. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's not to like? You know, you got all these applications. It's a great system. Okay, so the next thing he says is they are only around based off past success. So basically, because of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 is the only reason why PS3 is doing so good. Okay, so why do you think anything does good? When you create something and you create something successfully, then that brand name becomes successful. So everything that's behind that brand name, as long as you do it right and be consistent, is going to be successful anyway. So that's like saying, okay, Nintendo is successful because of Nintendo. It's the brand name. What do you thought? I should slap. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The next thing is this. Sony first party overall generates more money than Xbox first party and variety. Now this is what I was saying. So now he was trying to say that Gears and Halo alone, you know, is a reason why Sony ain't doing so well, because Gears and Halo, they know how to, like, Microsoft know how to market and sell their games. Sony don't. Sony got so many games that if you look at Sony's entire first party lineup and their variety and add all that up, in terms of the sales that they generate tons of sales too. It's just that Microsoft do it on a low level with just 2 games. Sony do it on a broader level with plenty of games. That's all it is. There's There's nothing to say that they shafted you on. Then he says, loss of multi-platform games that was once exclusive. Fewer reasons to buy the hardware. Okay, really? So, Mass Effect comes out March 6th. I'm playing that on PS3. That was once only on, Xbox. Saints Row. That was only on Xbox at one point. What is your point? Like, he's trying to say that because PlayStation lost a lot of exclusive titles, and now they're multi-platform, is another reason why you shouldn't really buy it or they feel shafted. Same thing happened with Xbox. You see the bias shit? The same thing that happened with Xbox is the same thing that happened with PlayStation, but he says PlayStation shafted us and Xbox didn't. But the same thing happened. It's ridiculous, man. And here's the last thing I'm going to say. Right? And this is what he said about Vita. He said that there's no need for a PS Vita because you got smartphones. Now it's time. Now it's time for me to do what I do. Okay? Look how beautiful this look, man. Look how beautiful it look. Look at this, man. Now, you got smartphones, right? But I don't see no smartphone doing this. Playing this game. I don't see no smartphone doing this. You can see it? Okay. I'll make sure y'all can see this. Okay, just to continue. Look at this, man. Look at this Uncharted joint, son. This joint look beautiful, kid. You know what I mean? You see, try to shoot this dude. Got him. Okay, my thing is now, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Let me stop that real quick. Slide over here. Got my Google Maps, got everything. This joint is crazy. Got my Netflix, whatever. The point I'm trying to make is this. You got the Apple iPods, you got all this other stuff, right? But none of them got these buttons, these analog sticks, this touchpad, which adds a lot to the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. This is the best of all the worlds out there. Smartphone, once the Skype comes on here and I got my 3G, I can Skype and talk to anybody I want for free as a phone. So what's the problem? Like, the point I'm trying to make is this. PS Vita is a great system. There's no need to be creating articles or always trying to talk down about it. Like, it makes no sense. We're all in the same industry together. The more we support it, the more we grow. I'm not saying y'all like everything, but be more optimistic. Don't just tell people to avoid a game. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let people make their own decisions. See how you feel and keep it moving. Don't dictate them and tell them, don't buy this or don't buy that. That's negativity in the industry. Sony shafted us. No, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, shots fired, man. I just wanted to just wrap this up and let you guys know that, I'm passionate about what we do. And it's just sad to see so many websites, talk so much about these systems and these games. And they don't make no games. They don't know what it takes to make a game. They don't even respect the art and the hard work that it takes to do what these companies do. You know what I'm saying? Publishers, developers, even journalists, like, everybody got a role. Respect the role, and I guarantee you this industry will be better, it'll grow better, and more people would be more into what we do instead of so quick to look at the negative or just want to have a negative opinion about something. We all are better than that. You feel me? So get it right. Alright? This is ridiculous. So one love, God bless, man. It's your boy HipHopGamer. And like I said, if you don't got no PS Vita, go get one. If you a true gamer, casual gamer, I don't care who you are, go get one. You got an iPod, iPad, all that stuff, great. Still, you got to get a Vita. There's an experience here that you're going to get that you're not going to get anywhere else. Alright? So one love and God bless. It's your boy HipHopGamer. Keep it gangsta. I'm going to see you guys in a little while because I got some other stuff to show you guys. And also check out the Twisted Metal song that I just released in terms of the dirty version of Get Twisted. Peace.